We are continuing our practice. We are grateful for our life. And let us now discover this, that what we expect from our life. Do we have any targets? Any aims or goals which we are going to achieve? Or fulfill any dreams? Let us discover them. Are there any aims? If yes, then how many and what are they? we have some idea about what we expect from our life. And do we know what we can give, what we can offer to our life? What the life is expecting from us. Instead of always demanding and demanding, now we can think about this, that what we can do for our life. How to pay back. The life is only existing in this moment. The life is living only in the present moment. Definitely, we miss the life if we are not in the present moment. If you are not aware in this moment, then no life. You may sit comfortably, dear friends. The posture is not comfortable. What is life for us? It's a big topic, dear friends, and everyone has his or her own definition for this. And it is changing. Sometimes life is so positive, so beautiful, and so tasty, so wonderful. And sometimes life is so ugly and so painful. And we all are experiencing this both poles for time to time. No one can say that the entire life is a hell or is a paradise. From beginning to the end. Sometimes we experience the heavenly life, and sometimes we experience the hell with our own life, not with others, with our own life, in our own life. So both are inside of our life, the hell and the heaven. And when we experience the heaven, then we don't want to let go of anything. We do not want to drop anything or miss anything. We want to stay awake as long as possible if everything is so pleasurable and joyful. We do not want to sleep because by sleeping we think that we miss that joy. Therefore, we do everything to stay awake as long as possible. Only when we are happy. When the life is happy and we do not want to die. Who wants to die when they are happy? We want to live forever. We are looking for an eternal life. Then we think the life should be eternal. When the life is joyful, pleasurable, and then we do everything to make our life eternal. We do everything. And when It goes other way around, upside down, turn over, then living is so painful. The life, we say life is so problematic. We are suffering because of the life. The life is suffering. The nature of life is suffering. Then every single moment, second is so long. No one wants to stay awake then. Then we want to sleep as long as possible. If the life is painful. But unfortunately, it is so difficult to sleep when the life is painful, and difficult to stay awake when the life is joyful. We want to stay awake as long as possible, and no one is looking for an eternal living if the life is a hell. And we all are experiencing this from time to time. So this is not a deep Dhamma or deep wisdom insight, it's a common sense. So we say life is good and we say life is bad. Everything is depending on what we experience with the life or what we expect from the life. And also we use this term that the lifetime, lifespan. And the age. So all are, we think, part of the life, the lifetime and the age, how old we are, and the beginning of the life, the birthday. My dear friends, all these things are related to the body, not to the life. The birthday and the lifetime, lifespan, how old we are, all are part of our body. All are related to our physical form. The physical form has a birthday, and the age and the lifetime. And if we think the body is the life is the body, then of course the life has a birthday and life has the age and it is aging, and one day it is dying. We don't know when, but one day definitely it is dying. What is dying? The body is dying. The body. And most of the time, so most of us are identify our life with the body and ourself with the body. Not only the life, even ourself with the body. The beauty is mainly related to the body. Are we beautiful? Are we looking beautifully? The shape of the body, the color of the body, the size of the body, the edge of the body. We identify all these things with ourselves and with the life. But actually, they are parts of the life of the body, which we cannot control. They are out of our control. Unfortunately, we misidentify our life with the body. Therefore, everything is body. If we identify our life with the body, then everything is the body. Everything. Therefore, dear friends, for most of humans, the entire life is the body. The whole life is bodily activities. Whatever they do based on the body, very physical. So their life is very physical. Depending on the body. Their happiness is also depending on the body, and their pain is also relying on the body. Very superphysical and very materialistic, like a machine. For most of humans, life is a machine, physical machine, very mechanical, very systematical. And therefore, we expect perfection from the life. Perfection. If it is a machine, then of course it should be perfect. Otherwise, no machine can work. We have to understand this psychology. The idea of perfection comes from this vision or philosophy of mechanism or machinery philosophy. No machine can work if it is imperfect. No machine can say, it's okay, I can adjust, I can accept. I can accept your faults. I can accept your errors and weaknesses, no problem. But I can work. No, my dear friends, no machine says this. If something is wrong, if something is missing, then the machine says, I'm sorry, I cannot work. No car can say, it's okay, no fuel, but I can work. This wheel is missing, but it's okay. I can tolerate. You can replace it in the future. Till that I can work. No. No machine, no engine says this. No car says, oh, you are my owner. How many times you have filled my gasoline tank? How many times? How much you have spent for that in the past? I should be grateful for you. Even though now the tank is empty, your pocket is empty too, but it's okay, I can run. No. No gratefulness at all. We cannot expect any gratefulness from any machine. Though we are serving to it, we are supplying everything to it till now for many years. But if we do not supply anything right now, then it stops without paying any respect, any gratefulness. Therefore, my dear friends, if the life is so physical, so materialistic, and so mechanical, then no feelings, especially no appreciation, no gratefulness, no acceptance, no tolerance. No machine can tolerate our mistakes. And no forgiveness. No machine is forgiving us. No forgiveness, only punishing. And these are the things what we expect with our life. If the life is so physical, if we identify our life with the body, if we think the life is very physical, so physical and very materialistic, then this is the life what we expect, what we experience. No heart, no heart in any machine. Brains are there. Brains, super brains, super intelligence is there. Super than our human brain, human intelligence, intelligent. But no any 1% of heart. And my dear friends, can you say life for something like this? Super brain is there, everything functions very well. Super mechanism, super intelligence, but no heart, no feelings, no appreciation, no gratefulness, no acceptance, no forgiveness, no tolerance, nothing. Very dry. Just imagine, my dear friends, if you have to live with the person like this, as whomever, no matter as a partner or as a colleague or as a roommate or as a neighbor or family member, whomever. If you had to live a person like this, such a person who does not know how to forgive you, how to tolerate you, how to accept you, and how to be grateful for you, and how to appreciate you. What a life, what a karma, what a punishment, what a hell. And unfortunately, we are experiencing this in us, in us. As long as we think the life is very physical, then we are like this. We expect perfection from everything, including from ourselves, from our life. So this is the way how we create our own suffering. But we say life is suffering. Life is terrible. Actually, no. We make our life terrible. We make, we create it. Your life. And further, we think that life is created by someone else, our own life, not the generally. Our own life is created by someone else. Maybe we think our parents, maybe the karma, maybe the God, whatsoever, whomever we think, our own life is created by someone else, not ourselves. Therefore, so on one hand, we suffer. Living is so terrible. And we think that's the nature. And also we think somebody make it. Somebody made this terrible life for us. So we are always looking for somebody to blame. We are looking for a person who is responsible for our own suffering. We are innocent. We think we are innocent. We don't know anything. We didn't do anything. This philosophy looks like that we buy something from the market, from the supermarket, something ready-made. And we think life is something like that. We bought it as a ready-made thing. And now there are many faults. Then, of course, we have to blame to the factory, to the owner of the factory. But we create our own life. We are the creators of the life, not anything else. We are not creators of anything else but our own life. And from moment to moment, we create this life. It is not a movie, like a film roll. No. From episode to episode, we make it. We are shooting. There are no ready-made movies, no ready-made lives. From moment to moment, from episode to episode, from experience to experience, we create, we generate life. And who create the life? We means who? Our consciousness. Our consciousness makes our life. And if the consciousness is wise, and kind, then that wise and kind consciousness can make something beautiful and beneficial. And if the consciousness is not wise and not kind, then it doesn't know what it is creating. If you are calm, And if you are relaxed, then whatever you make, it's beautiful. Even if you make a cup of tea, it's nice. And if you are stressed out, full of tension, then even though you know how to make a nice cup of tea, but no taste, no one can drink it because your stress is there, your tension is there. And further, if the consciousness is emotional, if the creator is emotional, then again, that emotional consciousness is missing so many important aspects. Just imagine this. Whenever you are emotional and whenever you are stressed out, then even though if you write a small message, you may miss some important words, important ideas, important letters, and you don't know because you are not aware. On one hand, you are not aware. On the other hand, you are fully stressed, fully emotional. Then you make many mistakes and you don't know. And my dear friends, our life is like this. We make our life, but we are not calm. We are not aware. We are not kind enough. But every single moment, we create the life for ourselves, and that life is terrible. The stress makes the life. Emotions make our life. And we miss many important aspects and beauties of our life because of this. And after that, we blame to many people or even to our own past. Oh, it's our karma. But actually, the present ourself is responsible for whatever we experience in our life. The present ourselves, our present is responsible for whatever we experience in our life right now. We have to take full responsibility onto our hands. And what is the relationship between life and ourselves? For most of the times, we are just servants to the life, like slaves to the life. The life can be a vehicle. It could be a vehicle, very good vehicle. But if we do not recognize the life as a vehicle, then we cannot get any use, any benefit from the life. So that's why we say life is so heavy. living is so heavy experience because we are carrying our life. We are carrying our life. But actually we do not have to carry the life. The life can carry us. The life can bring us wherever we want to go. We do not have to carry the life, bring the life from here to there, because the life is a vehicle. But we do not look at the life as a vehicle. We didn't look at the life. We didn't see the life as a vehicle from the very beginning. Therefore, it is not a vehicle. So wherever we want to go, we had to pull and push the car. We had to pull the car or push the car. And we know how tiring this work. If we had to push the car wherever we want to go, for the entire journey, we had to push the car. Then we know how tiring this task. So that is the thing what we experience by living. We say tired, tired, tired. One of the reasons behind this tiredness is that we are carrying the life. We are carrying the life. So that's the relationship at the moment what we have established between ourselves and the life. Life is something very heavy and we had to carry it. We can't see it as a vehicle. Therefore, many complaints. Everybody is complaining. Everybody is complaining about everything, including own life, its own life, their own life. Actually, we are misusing the life. We are abusing the life. Without doing anything, without carrying it, or without pushing it, or without pulling it. First, we had to understand it. We had to understand the life, what the life is. And usually, no one is interested in this. We are interested in understanding on many things, maybe on everything, except our own life. There is no lesson, no syllabus for this life. No syllabus, it is not a subject to be learned. Nobody thinks that it's a lesson. We have to learn about the life. Without learning and without knowing, we just try to use it. And if we do not have proper understanding and proper knowledge, then we are not using, we are misusing, and we are abusing our own life. And if we are abusing and misusing our own life, then of course we are misusing others. How possible to not to abuse others if we are self-abusing, if we are abusing our own self? That's why the meditation is first asking us to understand the life. Don't do anything. Don't begin to do anything. Don't go anywhere. Do not try to go anywhere. Just understand yourself. Just understand the life. That is called meditation. What we are doing by meditating, we are trying to understand the life. How to understand the life? There is something. We see something is there. We don't know. Our past doesn't know what it is. No past knowledge about it. And therefore, nobody is there to ask, what is it? Nobody knows. Then before we touch it, before we use it, we had to understand. How to understand? By observing. By observing. So that's why this observation is taking very important part of the meditation. Very important role. It is playing a very important role. Observation. Observe the life. Observe this object, the device. Observe it. If you do not know what it is, if you do not have any past experience about it, if you don't have any knowledge about it, then observe it. That is the only tool, only way to understand, just by observing. If something is new, if somebody is new, a new guest is there, then how to understand that person? Just by observing what this person is doing. We are observing his or her behaviors for good enough period of time. Likewise, my dear friends, we have to observe our life. Therefore, the first step is observation. To observe, we need awareness. We need the mindfulness. That's the tool to observe. That's the eye to look at. The mindfulness is the eye to observe things. That's why mindfulness is one of the very important instruments. If no mindfulness, then no observation. No observation, no understanding. No understanding means we understood wrongly. Many misunderstanding can happen. We don't say, I don't understand it. I don't know about it. We don't say like that. We think that we have understanding, but it can be wrong. So my dear friends, the life is something to be understood or to be understood. By observing all around the life, not only from one side, not only from the surface, around the life, 360 degrees, only then we can realize we have this understanding. It's a vehicle. It's a car. It's an aeroplane. It's a boat. This right understanding comes out of the observation. full observation, not half, not partly, complete observation. That's the turning point. That's the turning point to establish the right relationship between ourselves and the life. If it is a vehicle, then we don't have to carry it. It's a joke. It's a very funny thing. What a stupid thing. So once you realize this, you may laugh. Of course, you may laugh. What a stupid thing that you have done so far, up to now. You have been carrying a car on your shoulders in your entire life till now. And you complain, oh, how tiring this living. How tiring is living. How terrible. How heavily experienced. All are happening because of this misunderstanding. But after doing a good enough observation, then we can get the right understanding, right picture. It's a car. It's a vehicle. We can get into it. We can sit comfortably. And where we had to sit, there are many seats, passenger seats, and again we make misunderstanding and we sit on the passenger seat. If you are sitting on the passenger seat, then we cannot go wherever we want to go. Again, we can complain to the car. So we had to sit on the right seat, the driver's seat, the pilot's seat, the captain's seat, the rider's seat. That is the right seat for us. So this is the turning point. We had to sit on our own seat, our own seat. If the life belongs to us, then we should be, or we must be, the pilot of our own life. We must be the pilot, the captain. So now we are sitting on the driving seat. See how many steps, how many progress. But still, we don't know how to drive the car. We had to learn how to drive the car. During this learning period, we may do many mistakes. But please understand this. We are not making any mistake consciously. We think this is the right thing, but we do not know. Therefore, we do mistakes. And we can repeat same mistakes again and again and again and again. Then the result is same accidents. Same accidents again and again and again and again. We hit ourselves and others. Conflicts. This is the way how conflicts come. We are driving the car now without knowing how to drive the car. how to learn to drive a car. We have to do mistakes. We can learn from our own mistakes. So our own mistakes are our teachers. Only if we are learning from them. So our own life's mistakes can be our teachers. So this is the next step of the relationship between ourselves and our life. The life can be the teacher. Our own life can be the teacher. And all the lessons are there. Where? In our experiences, in our own experiences. The entire Dhamma is there. We don't have to read any books. Really, we don't have to read any books. Actually, all the books are very dead. No life at all. We cannot find any life. No any live books. No any live knowledge. But by reading our own experiences, we can learn. So now, the next evolution or the next step is we become readers and the life becomes a book. Our own life is becoming a book whenever we start to read it. Our life becomes a syllabus whenever we start to learn, study, and our life becomes a teacher whenever we start to be a pupil. So everything is up to us. We can make our life as a wisdom book when we start to read. Just by reading, we make our life as a book. Just by listening to the life, we make our life as a teacher. So from every single experience, we are learning now this, how to drive the car, how to drive the life. And from moment to moment, we can be a skillful driver, skillful riders. The car, the life is a full option vehicle. Full option vehicle because it is called a human life, not just a life, a human life. Compared to all kinds of different lives, my dear friends, the human life is the most perfect vehicle. Because the nature has been doing this research from millions of years to create a human machine, to create a human vehicle. Therefore, we believe this, that the human vehicle is the latest creation of the nature. The nature has created many other things before. The latest creation is human life. Therefore, it is perfect, full option. So we are having a full option car. And how valuable this life is. And it can bring us wherever we want to go. Therefore, only humans can be divine. Can be. I'm not saying that all humans are divine, but only humans can be divine, can go to that much far. Only humans can be enlightened. Only humans can be Buddhas. This vehicle can bring us that much far. Once you realize this value of your life, then, my dear friends, you are being so grateful for yourself, for your human life. You cannot buy it. No one can buy it. We can buy many cars if you have enough money, but only one can buy one vehicle in one lifetime. The nature is not selling twice, only once. And if you want to go to the Buddha, you can go. That much. That is the longest journey. What humans vehicle can travel, we can go. That possibility is there. And if you realize this, then, and if you ask this vehicle to bring you all the way there, then it is called Bodhicitta, Buddhahood, nature. And that is the ultimate relationship, what we can establish with our life. The life itself is so pure. The life itself is so magical. And it's a miracle. Really, this is the miracle, to be a human on this earth. Have a human life. That's the miracle. So this is the relationship what we had to establish with our life, my dear friends. Thank you very much.